Greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motor Cars here in Rogers, Minnesota, northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota, and a mere 45 minutes away from the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport for those of you who wish to fly in and come and take a look at our beautiful inventory. Very true. We have over 100 plus cars on our inventory right now, so you are also going to want to come and look at that, and you're going to want to watch this entire video from start to finish because we do a cold start, a walk around, give you all the details of our latest acquisition, and that being a 1940 Ford Convertible Coupe. Tell you what, beautiful car all the way around. Yes, you want to watch that video because it'll take you right to our website and it'll give you all the information, pricing, and more details of this car and have access to our other inventory as well. Remember our website being www.ellingsonmotorcars.com. So if you're looking for your first collector car or your 100th, odds are Ellingson Motor Cars probably has that dream car sitting right on our sales floor that could be momentarily taken from here and put into your garage, if you know what I mean. We all have cars that we dream of having, and me, a 40 Ford was always one of those dream cars. When I was in high school, my uncle had one. He had a coupe, and I just said I always wanted a 40 Ford, and a convertible is like frosting on the cake. I mean, it is about as good as you get. So 1940 Ford, they were trying to make, you're getting down with the depression is starting to wind down a little bit. Unfortunately, we've got the clouds of war coming in the background, but Americans were out saying, we want really neat cars. And I'll tell you what, Ford hit a really good one here with this particular car. In 1940, of course, the ever reliable 221 cubic inch V8 Flathead, which was used all over the place in all the Ford products. But they also had an interesting thing that they changed. There's still a 3-speed manual transmission, but they moved it from the floor to the column. I always call it 3 on the tree or tele-touch or whatever they wish to call it, but it's 3 on the tree manual for me, and that was a big change for Ford, and I thought that was a really good one, to say the least. The other thing that they did for safety, they came out with putting sealed beam headlights in. So that really gives you better light and whatever when you're driving down the road at night. This car is finished in Mandarin Maroon, beautiful color all the way around, and it is the Ford Deluxe model, so it has some of those extra things. Again, back in the days when you bought these cars, you had to special order or say everything that you wanted. You wanted the beauty rings, the full hubcaps, you had to sign on for that. If you wanted the wings on the ends of the front bumpers or the bumper guardette in the front and rear, it was all stuff you had to check off in the box. You wanted outside mirror, you had to check off. This particular car also comes with an AM radio, which was another kind of, at that stage, starting to be a little more common, but a radio was kind of a real luxury item for people at that time. The whitewall tires, again, one more of those really neat things that they did. Ford really, like I said, the 3-piece front grille, all the extra chrome, the chrome that runs down the belt line on the car. This car even has rear skirts, really nice. Plus, Ford really upgraded their interiors. Very nice. On this particular car, all the plastic, what they used at that time, has all been replaced, and the dash is in really, really pristine, original type condition with the 2-tone steering wheel, AM radio, even has a clock. I'll tell you what, again, another one of those extra things that you had to do. But the other real feature that Ford came out with in 1940, it has a power vacuum assist top. So you just pull the lever and the top comes up. I mean, that was a big improvement over struggling trying to put tops up if you got caught in the rain. Now you can actually do it quite easily, and one person can do it by just a pull of a switch under the dash. Yes, beautiful interior all the way around. The door panel is nice. The chrome on this car is exceptionally nice. And don't you love the fact it's got a big trunk? Oh my gosh, a nice big trunk. A couple sets of golf clubs will easily fit in there. No ifs, ands, or buts, or suitcases. Whatever the case may be, yeah, got them right there. But this car was really, really well optioned, I guess, and that's kind of what it was at that time. People would come up with different things that they wanted. Still had the beautiful running boards, nice rubber on this car, all on the running boards. Very, very overall nice condition. And it did come from down south, so it's had some nice upbringing, if you will, rather than coming from perhaps a rusty Minnesota car. This car, I believe, had spent a great deal of time down in Texas or whatever, as it so tells me right there in that windshield. Anyway, that's the story on that. Now, you can find all of our stuff on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok as well. give us a like, give us a comment, or subscribe. We appreciate it very much, and you'll have all the information at your fingertips of this car, our current inventory, and as an added bonus, some of the stuff we sold over the last several years as well. Now, our website being www.ellingsonmotorcars, but you can give us a call. We are open Monday through Friday from 10 until 5 and Saturdays 10 to 4 Central Standard Time, 763-428-7337, and we will do our very best to answer any and all questions you may have on any of our inventory. So if you're one of these kind of guys like myself, you want to come and look at it in person, by all means, we're more than happy to have you come and take a look. Again, we're open Monday through Friday and Saturdays as well. So give that a thought if that's something that you're thinking to do. The other thing I always suggest whenever you buy a given car, be it a Ford, a Chevy, a Studebaker, a Hudson, a Packard, whatever, join the local or the local and national clubs. I mean, there's always a lot of people who have the same passion that you have, cars that you like, they like as well. And you always find Mr. Wrench. The guy might have some answers to some questions you may have if you're not so mechanically inclined, which I personally am not. I like to always find those guys that know how and what to do with these older cars. The other thing that we can assist you with, if you say, this is going to be my first collector car, how do we go about financing? Well, we have several sources for that. And folks that are familiar with old cars, they know what a 1940 Ford is, and there's no problems. They can set up different arrangements, different time frames, you name it, different interest rates, you've got it. Just give us a call and we can hook you up with those people. Like I said, it's just one of those things that I always suggest you do. Now shipping, well, I live in California, I live in Texas, I live whatever, we can get the car to you. That's not a problem. We ship cars out here all the time, all over the world, as a matter of fact. So if you're an overseas visitor to our website and looking, saying, I would like to have this car overseas, we can get that done as well. No, 1940, Ford really came out with some really nice improvements. They really had a sporty look, beautiful side profiles, whatever. They were really coming around to their, to their own. Like I said, the Depression was coming to a close, we had hoped. Then World War II, of course, came. But those pre-war cars are always very, very sought after, and especially one that's in this nice of condition. So if you're looking for your first car or your 100th, this is odds are Ellingson Motor Cars probably has your dream car right here. I know, as I mentioned, I always wanted a 40 Ford, and I've had some fun. I've actually taken a couple of these 40 Fords and driven them. Boy, wish I would have had that back when I was in high school, but I couldn't really afford it at the time and whatnot. But now they have become really a sought-after item, to say the least. So thank you again for watching our videos. We appreciate it very much. And again, if you have any questions, give us a call, 763-428-7337, and we will do our best to answer any and all questions you may have. Thank you, and we will see you next time at EllingsonMotorCars.com.